We often view prayer as if it's a debt that has to be repaid, a burden we yearn to throw off our back. It becomes something we do solely to prevent God from being angry with us. However, this perspective needs to be re-evaluated, and I say this for everyone, including myself. This video primarily serves for my understanding, and then others, so that we may reconsider what prayer truly entails. When we ask ourselves, what does it mean to pray? I will provide my personal interpretation. The first thing we need to feel is that prayer is a romantic rendezvous, where a lover meets their beloved. You can't compare someone just following their religious rituals independently, feeling relieved after performing them, to someone eagerly anticipating a meeting with their loved one. The longing, the eagerness to see their beloved, the comfort at the time of meeting and being happy, and the sadness post-departure. This is the first emotion. The second feeling is that prayer is a time to lift up our anxieties and problems to the only one who has the power to solve them, to ask for what we need. To understand this further, congratulations on your upcoming promotion. This moment of promotion becomes part of the prayer. Just imagine how overjoyed you would be. Now let's view prayer as a promotion in our spiritual rank with the Lord. The keys to progress in this life and the afterlife are in the hands of our Lord. Isn't prayer essentially our time with Him? It's the lover with his beloved, the time to raise our needs, and the time for promotion and ascension. These elements bring us joy, consequently motivating us to be steadfast in prayer and preventing us from becoming desensitized. We start hearing the call to prayer, we listen. God is greater. God is indeed greater than anything else that could occupy our hearts. He is greater than your preference for wealth, a job, or something else. In fact, God is greater than any prior belief I had in Him. Even though we may have good thoughts about God, He is greater than my thoughts. God is greater than my love for Him. God is greater. He is greater than my imagining of what He can give me. Keep feeling with me. God is greater. I testify that there is no God but God. God testifies that there is no God but Him, the angels, and those endowed with knowledge. Our Lord testifies for Himself, followed by the angels, and then those with wisdom. I too testify after them. I testify to what our Lord testifies about Himself. All this is embodied in there is no God but God. God will eliminate everything from my heart except for Him, if that's how I perceive it. I testify that Muhammad is the messenger of God. The name of our Master Muhammad, upon whom be peace. Our Master Muhammad, upon whom be peace. Our faith is not complete unless we love Muhammad more than ourselves. No one truly understands until the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, is more beloved to them than their own self. He calls us to prayer. This is our call to rise as a people. How will you remain seated then? By the will and strength of God we will arise, not by our own might. It is by God's will and strength that we live to pray.